Today, we're putting every team's greatest power forward of all time onto their team and their current roster. We did this video for point guard, shooting guard, and small forward, so if you guys want to check that out on the channel, you guys can. And after this video, we only got one more position, and it's going to be center, so I can't wait for that because I feel like it's going to be crazy seeing some of the stats. I mean, this one's going to be crazy because you're going to see a lot of rebounds and blocks and stuff. But let's go ahead and look at it. You guys can see the best player in the league is Tim Duncan. But let's go through every position or team here. And Dolph Schayes is the best power forward for the Sixers, and the Sixers need any help they can get, bro. They literally got fleeced for James Harden just like the other day. So yeah, they're definitely gonna need any help they can get here. Which, if you guys know, they usually win championships in the first season of like a my NBA sim for some reason. So basically, I think that's not gonna happen anymore. Is long story short. Now we go over to the Bucks here. Giannis was the best. So what I'm going to do right now while we're here is make him a 99 overall, and we're also going to upgrade Chris Middleton to his prime just to help out, because some players I didn't do, like we'll make him better as well. Like we'll make everybody just a little bit better on this team just so that it's not like as bad, because there's some OP teams here. Then we go over to the Bulls. Dennis Rodman in his prime right here. So you got, you know, Zach LaVine, everybody else still on this team. You got healthy Lonzo Ball, which is helpful. Healthy Lonzo Ball, amazing. You know, he's a great player. Sad that he's not actually here. Like, it's so sad, man. But you know, Dennis Rodman in his prime, I want to see what he does as like the lone like superstar on his team. Then you go over to the Cavs here. You got Kevin Love on the team, back at it again with the white Vans. I don't know why to say that. Evan Mobley was almost the highest rated, but I decided just to keep both of them on the team. That's what I started doing for this series. At the beginning, I would just take the best player and replace them, but I don't like that. I just decided to add them. So Kevin Love, 87 right here. Then we go over to the Celtics. Kevin McHale joins this team. This is what I meant when this team is OP. You literally have Jason Tatum, you got Kevin McHale, then you got Jaylen Brown, Drew Holiday. Like, their team is already pretty OP. Also, ignore that thing at the right above my head, right there. One of my friends invited me to a 2K game. I don't know how to take this off, bro. I don't understand how to turn it off. So if anybody knows that down below in the comments, let me know down below. But anyway, they got Porzingis, they got Al Horford. Like, this team is ridiculously OP now. Even before this trade, they were pretty OP, but now they're even more OP. The Clippers, they were pretty OP as well in 2K. Not as OP as the Celtics in my opinion, but now they got Blake Griffin back on the team once again. So they got prime Blake Griffin with Kawhi, Paul George, James Harden, Russell Westbrook. They literally have a starting five, like a pure starting five. That's amazing. I mean, if you start Blake Griffin at center at least, maybe they don't do that. I don't know what they're gonna do. And then the Grizzlies, they end up getting Zach Randolph back, which who else misses when Zach Randolph was in the league? Like, I miss the Mike Conley, Zach Randolph, and Marc Gasol. Like, if you guys used to play NBA Live, I remember I made like a Mike Conley build, or like a John Wall, Mike Conley type of build, like a 6'1". Like, it was more towards Mike Conley than John Wall, but I think the preset was John Wall. It was like a 3-and-D kind of point guard that can like finish a little bit and shoot a little bit. That's like kind of how it was right there. I remember that's whenever I really liked Mike Conley for some reason. And Zach Randolph, I miss him being in the league. This pretty much just reminds me of my childhood, to be honest with you. Like, not even childhood, but I was more like probably about like 15 through like, let's see, when would this be? This would be like 2012 to like 2016, 17. So yeah, I was like probably about 12 to like 16-ish, somewhere around there. I don't even know, bro. But Zach Randolph, I miss when he was on the team. Their team got a little bit better now. The Grizzlies are struggling in real life, I'm pretty sure. I know the Heat are struggling in real life, which we're about to get to them in a second. The Hawks now have Bob Pettit, so I mean, their team could do something. Jimmy Butler has a teammate now in Chris Bosh. He's at 88 overall, which I'll make him a 90. I think he was a 90 when he first joined. I think that was that first year 2K came out. He was like a 90. And now they got Bam as well. It's like Bam and Chris Bosh gonna be pretty cool. They still have Kevin Love, so that's cool and all, like an old Kevin Love. But I'm looking through here, you know, Jimmy Butler, he's not gonna be by himself anymore. They actually could do decent. They usually win for some reason no matter what. So I'm hoping that with you adding Chris Bosh, it's gonna help out a lot. Then we go over to the Hornets. They got Larry Johnson now, which I'm not gonna lie, I went in autopilot mode while doing this at this point, so I don't even remember who's on the certain teams. But Larry Johnson now is on the team with Lonzo Ball. They're going to be pretty terrible in my opinion. So honestly, what we're going to do is we're going to make some players like a little bit higher overall here, help out just a little bit. Like maybe put Gordon Hayward in his prime here. Let me just do that. Maybe make him like an 88, just to make it a little bit more even. I want this league to be super competitive. And then the Jazz. I mean, we don't talk about him, but we have to talk about him in this video. So we got to make an exception. Karl Malone is the best player in the Jazz, and actually, we're going to make Lauri Markkanen better as well. I would have said Lauri Markkanen was up there, but they actually had a decent amount of power forwards. Like, he's a small forward technically as well. But Karl Malone is the best big man from the Jazz of all time, so we had to put him here. There's no way around it. I mean, I don't know why he's super old in this version. Then you got the Kings with Jerry Lucas, 95 overall. They got a big three now here, so hopefully Jerry Lucas can help them out. And Jerry Lucas is actually pretty small for a big man back in the day, 6'8". Then we go over to the Knicks. We got Dave DeBusschere. Right here, I wanted to put Amari Stoudemire, but I felt like I would be kind of disrespecting the legend of Dave because he is a pretty big legend in New York. So I would have put Amari Stoudemire, but I couldn't like get myself to do that. Then we go over to the Lakers here. Their team is cracked out, bro. They got James Worthy. They didn't really have a power forward, but like James Worthy is technically a power forward as well. So there are a couple teams where I did that where they didn't really have a specific power forward. So I put either a center or a small forward there. That I didn't put in like my previous video and don't plan on putting on my center video. But now their team has like an official big three here, man, with some other like teammates here to help out. Then you get the Magic with Rashard Lewis, which I'm gonna be honest with you, this team sucks. So we might as well just make him like a whole 90 overall. Make Paulo, he's probably gonna end up being the best power forward of all time for them. Let's make him a 90 overall as well. Let's make Wagner a little bit higher. Let's make him a little bit higher. Just make it a little bit better so they have a chance at least. There we go. The Mavericks got Dirk Nowitzki here, so he's a 98 overall. So Dirk and Luka, they did end up playing like one season together in real life, but obviously Dirk was like at the end of his career, like last season's career or something like that. But Dirk Nowitzki back in his prime, playing with Luka Doncic here, and Kyrie's on this team. So this is a cool little big three. They don't have anybody else on this team, which I'm not going to upgrade anybody because I feel like they could do good. Then you got the Nets here. They end up getting Kevin Durant back at it again with the white Vans. I don't know why I keep saying that. We're going to make him a 99 overall though, just because no one else is here. Make him like a 90, make him a little bit upgraded as well, just so you have a little bit of a chance, like a smaller chance. Now the Nuggets, they got pretty OP here. They got Alex English on top of them. I don't remember if I put Alex English. I think I put Melo in my last video. Yeah, I put Melo in my small forward one. So Alex English, I had to put him here. He's like a small forward, power forward. They didn't have a power forward for some reason. I don't know why some of these teams just don't have power forwards. It's really weird to me. So we pretty much just put Jokic with a good like scorer. That's basically like a good slasher, mid-range scorer type of build. Then we got the Pacers with Jermaine O'Neal. With the Pacers, they actually had Sabonis as like technically their best power forward behind him. But Jermaine O'Neal, let's upgrade him a little bit. Let's upgrade Tyrese. Let's upgrade Miles Turner. Let's get them up a little bit just to help them compete. Now the Pelicans, Zion was technically their best power forward of all time, / being tied with David West. So I'm gonna make David West a 90 overall as well. Let's make double 90 overalls there. So they got two power forwards now, which Zion could play small forward, or David West could play center at that point. I don't know why he's a power forward at center. Zion can definitely play small forward. He just needs to lose some weight. Then Pistons got Dennis Rodman for the second time. I think Dave DeBusschere was here, but I was like, he's already in the team, and I barely even put him for the Knicks. We're not gonna put him for the Pistons either, or someone was here that I just like skipped over. Dennis Rodman, not in his full prime, technically in his prime when he was on the Bulls. But we're gonna make him a little bit higher overall. We're gonna make him a little bit higher overall as well. Let's make everybody a little bit higher overall because the Pistons are terrible. Now we go to the Raptors here. Chris Bosh fully in his prime, which we're not gonna make him. Oh my god, what did I just do? I just gave everybody like a million layup. I'm sorry about that. We're gonna make him like a 95 overall. I think that's what he got to up in 2K in his prime. And now they got Siakam as well, which we're actually gonna make Siakam up a little bit too. Make Scotty Barnes up a little bit. He always looks like a Pitbull smiling at that meme where it's like Pitbull named Cupcake or something like that, or like Destroyer or whatever. You guys ever see those memes with the Pitbulls? They always like look like super good and like smiling and stuff. That's what he looks like, I swear. But yeah, we need the team a little bit better. The Rockets, they got Elvin Hayes now, and this team sucks too, bro. So let's just go ahead, upgrade this a little bit. There we go. Just a little bit helps out. Just a little bit better. Now the Spurs, they got the best player in the league, technically, Tim Duncan, and they got Wemby and Tim Duncan, bro. Power forward and center. That's cracked out. Nobody's gonna be scoring in the paint on them at all, like not even close. We're gonna put Wemby in his prime for this, bro. We're gonna put Wemby in a prime. I don't even know what his prime's gonna be, but we're gonna upgrade him just for fun. There we go, a little bit better. And now we got the Suns with Kevin Durant still here. We put Amari Stoudemire back on the team, kind of had to there. So now they got a good, solid, like really good team now. The Thunder, they got Shawn Kemp back. I'm not gonna really mess with this team very much. I feel like they're gonna be pretty good no matter what. Now Timberwolves, they got Kevin Garnett here. He's like the second highest overall, or tied. You got Ant here. Got a pretty good team here. Now you go to the Trailblazers. We're getting towards the end of like looking at all the teams. You got LaMarcus Aldridge. I also miss LaMarcus Aldridge on the Trailblazers. Like whenever Dame was like really young. I miss that team a lot, man. I really do. Then you got DeAndre Ayton, you got Malcolm Brogdon and all them. They're gonna pretty much suck no matter what. So I might as well just get them up a little bit of overalls here. Try to like help them out just a little bit. That hopefully does a little bit for them. Now the Warriors get Rick Barry. Well, this is one of the teams that don't really have a power forward. And didn't really have a center that could put a power forward. So I just put a small forward there. The Wizards, they suck. Got Elvin Hayes here. So let's just upgrade him. Let's upgrade Kyle Kuzma a little bit. Let's get Jordan Poole with the baddies at courtside. And there we go. Now they have a little bit of a chance. And that is the whole league right there. Let's go ahead and simulate. They actually just added the play-in tournament, not play-in tournament, in-season tournament. So what are the roster going to look for the Sixers? They got Dolph Shea. Okay, that's the easy one. We're going to simulate this season. And at the end of the season, we're going to do the playoffs, all that kind of stuff. We're going to jump into only the game 7s. That's how these videos work. And we got one more of this left. We got the centers. I always want to say appreciate everybody that's been watching these videos, man. Lately, I did not mean to stop simulation. Lately, my video's been doing a little bit better, so I appreciate everybody. And no, I don't want to accept, oh my God, that's annoying. And here we go. We're towards the end of the season, and we're obviously looking at the Sixers, and they're the first in the conference. they're not even winning a crazy amount of games. They're going to hit like probably about 50, 51 games won, and they didn't even hit 50. So they're 49. I think they finished second though. Luka still wins MVP in this situation, which he doesn't even win MVP as often in 2K just nowadays, I feel like. Then we go over here for Wemby Rookie of the Year. Sixth Man of the Year is Rashard Lewis. So he's actually off the bench. So Paulo, I guess, is starting, which he could have played small forward. And then the Defensive Player of the Year is Elvin Hayes. Paulo wins Most Improved Player. Kevin Durant, Clutch Player of the Year, the Suns version. Then you got Jason Kidd with the Mavericks. Apparently the Mavericks are the best team in the league. So let's see, you got Bob Pettit, you got Karl Malone, made the first team. Then you got straight forwards on the second team. Okay, that's funny. Then you got straight forwards and then LaMelo Ball on the third team. Okay. So now we go over here. Let's look at the NBA standings to see what happened. Not the power rankings. We don't care about those ones. We care about the NBA standings. And the best team in the East were the Sixers. We used the Sixers as well. They were literally the best team in the East. The best team in the West, though. The West looks like they were way better. The East kind of sucked. So the Sixers ended up finishing the best. Then the Cavs with who? Oh, Kevin Love. Kevin Love off the bench. The Celtics didn't really win that many games, which is crazy. Who missed the playoffs? The Nets. I understand that one, I guess, because they got Kevin Durant. Or not. They traded Kevin. Did they trade Kevin Durant? Bro, they literally traded Kevin Durant for Bradley. Wait a minute, bro. Oh my god, where are the Suns? Where are the Suns at? They missed the playoff. Wait, am I tripping? Oh, this is all conference. Where are the Suns at? Where are the Suns? Where are the Suns? Wait, I'm lost in the sauce. There we go. Where are the Suns at? They missed the playoffs. Oh my god. Did they have two Kevin Durants? No, they don't. So where's Kevin Durant? Where did Kevin Durant go? What happened? They traded for Ben Simmons, first of all. Where is Kevin Durant? Hold on. We're looking at all positions. We're looking at small forwards. Kevin Durant. Can I put him on the Nets? Or am I like not remembering at all? All players, small forwards. Oh no, we're doing power forwards. I'm tripping. Kevin Durant. Nets. So I didn't turn off okay. I didn't turn off injuries. That is an L. That I'm gonna be honest. That's the first time I ever forgot to not turn off injuries. Okay. Well, the injuries were here. So we go down here. Let's see. The Nets did bad. The Bucks did bad, which surprises me. But Giannis ended up getting a career-ending injury. That's what ended up happening. I turned off injuries, but they're still gonna be injured. Mavericks did pretty good over here. I kind of ruined the video. I'm sad now. This is sadness, man. Let's simulate the round. First round. I don't really care about the game 7s in the first round. And were there any? Again, yeah, there was a game 7. There was 2 game 7s, and they're both the 4-5 seeds as well. But we're in the second round now. I'm gonna be honest. We're just gonna simulate. I'm kind of sad now. I'm emo, bro. We ended up coming out here, and we're gonna do the final. We'll take a look at the finals. But like, man, I'm sad. LaMarcus Aldridge made it. Those Cavs versus Trailblazers. I guess it's just lucky who didn't get injured at this point. LaMarcus Aldridge just willed his team all the way here, which is one of the teams that I upgraded. So that might be a bad kind of sign here. So we're going to see simulate game 1. It is 1-0, 1-0, 1-1. Okay. Is it going to be a close series? Let's see. No, it's not. It's not. The Trailblazers won, and I kind of feel bad because that's one of the teams that I upgraded. But if you guys want to see a point guard, shooting guard, a small forward version of this, I don't know which one I'm going to put on the screen, but one of them are on the screen. Check on those, and soon, do the center video, probably in a couple days from now.